Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? Eddie Harvey here. All right, guys, in this video, I want to share with you all how I use the Harmonic Scanner to find entries or potential entries on different pairs in the Forex market. So, again, guys, I talked about I absolutely love the Harmonic Scanner, my favorite tool to utilize. I've been using this tool for, almost 6 years here. And is just a fantastic tool. And for me personally, I like to keep things simple with trading parameters and what I'm doing, right? So I know this might look intimidating to a lot of people. Obviously, just looking at it, this is the scanner. This is a scan right here on GBP AUD, and down here we have multiple indicators. Indicator here, right inside of the scanner itself, off of this, off of this shark pattern scan, right? So what I look for, guys, is I'm looking for potential trades coming off when the scanner started, and there's certain things I'm looking for. When the scan first was printed. So I'm coming off looking for personally for an area of consolidation, right? I'm looking for some price action in the form of support and resistance, right? Some good market structure to look at a potential scan. So I can literally, what I love about the scanner is that it's making things simple for me because it's printing out pairs where I can go through here and look and see if I can, obviously look at the different pairs. This is a scan that was just printed an hour ago, right? This is a smaller scan, but this is on Euro JPY. I can go look at all of these pairs and say, hey, okay, I see 13 hours ago, EuroCAD printed a scan, right? And what's going on with it and whatnot. And if I'm not seeing what I really like, then I'll just go on to the next one. So some that are developing, some are ready for me to take an entry and so forth. So GBP AUD is what I'm looking at, right? Is because the setup right here coming off the scan. Let me zoom in right here. So if you look here on GBP AUD, obviously, let me change to my time zone, Chicago. Come here, right at 2 a.m. This is when this scan printed, right where it was the entry was coming off 3 a.m. where it was becoming active. So if you look at this and see, well, you might not see much, but what I'm looking for again is that area of consolidation, which I see it. Okay, there are multiple areas. This just started from it was a nice downtrend, and then right here it hit a lower level of support, and now it moved into some consolidation, which probably because of the last part of the scan, you really can't see it. So let me make this more clear. What I always do, I like doing my markups in the scanner, but I like doing them more over in trading view. So if you look right here, this is GBP AUD, and this is the bottom of this scan. And if you look right here, this is where it pretty much became active at. And right here, this created this area of consolidation. So let me just make it a little more profound, like right here, okay? So this is the area of consolidation that was created. It created the lowest level of support. And right here, this is all an area of resistance in here. So you have up, down, right? And went down again, back up. So, if you're looking at this, you got double top. You can say this is a double bottom or whatever. Just, a bottom that I would like to have seen it come down and touch this area again before it went up. But now, if you look right here, it started trending up, right? It started, seeming like it wants to do a shift of momentum and now go from a downtrend to an uptrend. But outside of this area consolidation was created, I'm not sure what it's going to do. So I like the trap price. And if I look at the scan here, go back over to the harmonic scanner, and you can see here, let me just identify those areas, right? This is an area of resistance. This is an area of support. Let me move this over. Right in here. So let me do this. There we go, just move that back just a tad bit. Okay, area of support right in there, right? So boom. So we know we got lowest level support, and if you look at the lowest level of support here on this, move that down just a smidget more. There we go, like that. Look where that support is lining right up with a first entry. This is an entry right here to get in for a buy, potential buy, right? So if you look here, again, the harmonic scanner always gives you potential entries, ideal goals being to take profit areas, multiple entries, and that's a stop loss area. So it tapped off of this first entry, and it could have broke, retest, and then continued to push downward, and it could have came and hit the second entry potential area and then shot up. But it bounced off of this first entry zone, right? And from here, excuse me 1 second. And from here, all it's doing now is deciding this is moving up, right? It's going in the direction of what the scanner predicted it to do. Now, is the scanner always accurate? No, but it's very highly accurate in most of the scans. You know, yeah, the seeing this is definitely giving more confirmation of, hey, of me taking a potential trade away, but I'm just as good because I know what I was looking for. I'm just as good as seeing this. I would have been okay with it moving to the downside, and for me continue looking for a potential sale, but that's not what happened. So after this area of consolidation, price finally decided it was gonna what? It broke out to the upside. Okay. Now, based off of what's happening with the scanner here, if you look right here at 9 a.m., price broke above this this moving average, right? That was the first sign of it being a strong potential buy. It broke above that moving average, and we got an arrow right here. This arrow gives you an indicator of a potential entry. It's shown on this candle here. Hey, price broke above this moving average, boom. And then for me, it even closed above my resistance zone. So that's a very strong indication of, okay, this is looking like a potential buy. So that happened, but now here we have other indicators here as well. So we have the volume indicator here, right? Then we have the two other indicators here. So it's all about using the scanner. One of the simplest ways you can use it, if you can just come in and line up the colors, you can win trades, okay? You can win trades, right? So let me just get a vertical line here. And if you look right here, so we got, you want to make sure everything is blue if you're looking for a buy, and for a sell, everything red. So we got the blue candle here, right? Above the moving average here. You got the blue arrow indicating, hey, this is a potential buy. We got the blue here. And then down here, it's all about blue above red. We got that in check. And then down here, blue above red as well. And with the black on top. And if the blue was on top, that would have been fine too. But if you got blue above red and black on top, that's a strong indication letting you know that the buyer's in control. So you got everything lined up right here. So when I saw this morning, right, I'm like, okay, cool. Everything is lined up. I can go ahead and get into a potential trade right here if I so choose to do so. Okay. Got my area consolidation. Boom. Got some good consolidation. It broke out. Now that's if I was just trading the breakouts, which I normally don't do. But it was a really good entry, so I took it. But I was still waiting for what my main confirmation happened for me to get in for a second entry, and I did. Okay. So after the breakout, what I'm looking for is the retest back to this area of resistance. Let me zoom back in on this area. I'm looking for the retest. If you look on this candle here, the retest back to this area here, and then the rejection. So in this case, I'm looking for the blue candle, a red candle, then another blue candle. And that rejection confirms to me that, hey, this is going to the upside, and that's what happened. And then once those things occurred, I got in for a second entry. So currently on this trade, I'm up about 50 pips. I've closed out partials for profit, moved my stop loss up, and now it's just trailing the trade to continue and go up, and I'll be looking for another entry potentially. Okay, so TP1 is literally up here on my first entry. I got in at 78.17. The second was 78.23. So even if 78.17, TP1 is 154 pips. Now, for me personally, I'm not a swing trader. And this overall trade, I believe, is like 200 plus pips. Let me see. So we're looking at on this trade a potential of somewhere in there. I don't know where. Oh my goodness, it's like 400 plus pips on this trade. Wow. But you know, if I chose to stay in, but you can still, you know, obviously stack orders, take multiple entries, even if you're not swing trading. So now you can expect it to pull back and do all these different things. Or you can look to say, hey, depending on what type of trader, if you're scalping, get your 10, 15 pips and get out, intraday trading, 30, 40, 50 pips, whatever you choose, so and get out. So I'm looking to secure some more profit on this. And at the same time, I'm looking for more entries. Okay, so now that's my first entry. And I notice right here, have some more consolidation forming and an area of resistance where I may look for a second entry, but that's another video I'll do. But I just want to share this with you guys to show you how I use the scanner. And I like to go down to the smaller time frames as well. Okay, so I would typically look for the confirmation candle and all of that, like we got here, right? With this blue candle, all of that. Uh, Once I get my 1 hour candle to break above the area of resistance, I'll look for that on the smaller time frames, like the 15-minute, the 5 minute, sometimes the 30-minute, right? But it was right here on this 1 hour candle, which is a higher time frame candle, meaning it's obviously going to be more consistent. I just roll with it off of that. But I typically look for the retest and rejection on the smaller time frame. So I could easily drop down to the 15-minute and say, hey, I'm looking for a retest right here with a red candle, a rejection with a blue candle. And if you look right here, here we are again, where boom, it lined up. And I would just have to make sure everything else is lined up, right? For me to take the entry. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for, and that's how I utilize the harmonic scanner for potential trades. So guys, I hope you got some value from this video. I'll be doing more of them, showing how I use the scanner. In fact, I'll probably do another video based off of GBP/AUD because I'm gonna, for the rest of the week, probably look for more entries on GBP/AUD because I see some things forming where I can find more entries and then just eat off of this one particular pair that the scanner gave out, and looking like it's moving in conjunction with the potential trade ideas, the TP levels we have here. So wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you found value in it. And if you want to learn more, guys, depending on where you're watching is at, simply go to tradewithed.com, guys, or if you're already connected with me on my list and definitely got any questions about it, feel free to shoot me a message. All right, talk to you guys soon. Take care. Have a great day.